Good evening, everyone. Y'all know who it is. It's the big homie, PT Cruiser. You're not tuned in to Cruising with PT, man. Unless you need unless you need some bifocals that got cataracts. You see what I'm repping, huh? Huh? Drip so hard, huh? And the pants, huh? You see it, baby. All I'm gonna tell you is I'm gonna take it how I can get it. I didn't expect nothing different from Matthew Stafford. High school star, college star, pro star. So I didn't expect anything different from him. This young man, 26 and 44, 324, 2 touchdowns, no picks. This Rams team somewhat reminded me of the 2010 New Orleans Saints team. All this adversity, you know what I mean? You know, if you can't remember what happened down there, you remember that Hurricane Katrina came through and ripped them a new one, you know what I mean? They all banded together with the city, the fans, and they went on that ride. Last week when I saw them down there in Arizona, you know what I mean? I was like, shoo. These people playing for something bigger than just football and just, you know what I mean, in the playoffs. They playing for the whole state of California. So when they came cross country, I knew, like Master P say, they were ride it. But thank God it didn't happen that way. It was sticky. It was close. We had a lot of miscues. Weather was a big cause of that, man. Anytime you mess around with that sloshy snow, and that's gonna hurt your footing game. You know what I mean? It's always pretty decent for the offense because you kind of know where you're going as long as you can stay center balanced. But the defense, it really is gonna hurt them because they trying to pick up where you're going. Jalen got, stretched like a pretzel a little bit, but because he's a coach's son, I knew he'd bounce back. He got a $1 million smile. And what can I say about my homeboy? Hey, Rich Homie Saquon. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. But hey, my boy, you still living through Rich Homie Saquon on the football field. You heard me? Hey, man. Rich Homie Say, he did what he do every game. Take it down through there. He take it down through there. He hit him for 2 strikes and a half in week 12. This time, he hit him for the 205. All Rich Homie say do is get it how he live. And that's 1 yard at a time. In his case, damn near 5th or 6th yards at a time. I'm sitting here right now looking at my boy Big Play, Darius Slay. For one time from the Wick. If you're from the dirty South, you'll know what I mean when I say the Wick. Brunswick, Georgia. He was a member of them Brunswick Pirates down there in Brunswick, Georgia, down all the way off exit 29. Hey, exit 35, exit 36. You know what I mean? Down there off 95. And he's also the cousin of R.I.P. Ahmaud Arbery that was slain a couple years ago down in Brunswick, Georgia. But man, let me tell you something. My Eagles, if we gonna take it to the house, we got to get a little better. I don't want to hear no excuse about hey, such and such Nicole Dean was hurt and such was hurt and Big Brandon's hurt. Man, everybody getting paid in the pros, bro. Everybody getting paid. Next man up. Step up. I understand that next person might not have the same capabilities or the same talent as the ones that went out, but we all getting paid. Well, I take that back. We ain't getting paid because I'm broke as a joke. Hey, if you hit me, holler at me, huh? But y'all all getting paid. So I expect a little drop off, but not a lot of drop off. But hey, them turnovers is really what killed them Rams. Jalen Carter did an exceptional job by punching that ball out when Williams came through there, and we picked it up, took it to the house down there to like the 4-5 yard line. We couldn't punch it in, but guess what? 3 is better than nothing. They double team, triple team, quadruple team Jalen Carter a lot. But when they did decide to give him one-on-one, he made them pay. I'm not gonna tell you no. I ain't even like Jalen Carter at first when he was in college because he played for the University of Georgia. I don't like the University of Georgia. And that's a lot of y'all don't like him either. A lot of y'all just bandwagon jumpers and get jumped on the boat when they start winning. But I've been knowing the University of Georgia for a long time, and the only thing they had on was that Vince Dooley and Herschel Walker championship a long time ago. They really started doing something exceptional until Kirby came up there. Until he came back. See, I remember watching Kirby Smart play football in Bainbridge, Georgia, number 16. Bust your head wide open. Him and Mike Bobo from Thomasville, Georgia, offensive coordinator up there, Georgia. So I was not really a big fan of Nolan Smith or Jalen Carter when they first got on the Eagles, just because of their background. They them Bulldogs. But they're in this. I rock with them all day, every day. You picking up what I'm putting down. Nolan Smith was quiet for a minute. But hey, he finally got crunk. He finally said, let me in. I'm sick of knocking. You either gonna let me in or I'm gonna kick it in. And he did what he had to do. He caused a fumble of Matthew Stafford, and that was another turning point of the game. Our biggest point was that it was. I'm not finna put it on the weather because you're in a professional league, so you gotta come through. We couldn't punch the ball in where it needed to. Jalen was putting the ball where he needed to at times. I mean, it was one deep down there in that, I think it was the south end zone. When AJ had it on the 1-2 yard line, he bobbled it. He caught it like twice, but by the time he caught it the second time, he was out of bounds. I love the one he put up in the air to I call him Slim Thug, aka Skinny Pimp Smith. But when he threw it up to him, he got sandwiched between both of them players, hit him in the head and neck area, so he got 15 yards. So he was putting balls on the money, but then when he missed around and got twerked and Jalen got twerked, when he missed around and got twisted, it kind of messed him up a little bit. But guess what? Because he's a tough young man, he bounced back. And like always, Rich Homie Saquon, he did what he did. I'm here to tell you, New York, I ain't watched a lot of the Hard Knock stuff because I don't watch that foolishness. But I'm going to tell you, your general manager, your scouting people, fire them all. And I'm going to tell you why. I ain't really talking about Rich Homie Saquon. I ain't the best with sports. I ain't the best with football. But I'm great with talent. I'm good with the eye test. Because I'm a diehard Florida State Seminole fan ever since 1990. So if I don't watch any other conference, I'm going to watch the ACC. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you want somebody in the NBA, I suggest you go to some ACC schools. If you want somebody in the NFL, I suggest you start with the SEC, and then you gradually work your way to the ACC. And Daniel Jones, along with Mitchell Trubisky, didn't do a dat-gum thing really in college. What, they played 30 minutes? What type of evaluation can you get from a franchise game changer, supposed to be, I'm kind of exaggerating, in 30 minutes. Because a long time ago when the Chicago Bears took Mitchell Trubisky, I say, hell, if Mitchell Trubisky can be picked, I'm 2,000 years old. Hell, I can get picked in the NFL. They just go to show you. Just because they put people in positions, that don't mean they know what the hell they're doing. Because ain't no way in hell Mitchell Trubisky or Daniel Jones should have been a first-round pick. Hell, if you want to be technical, they either could have been a Mr. Irrelevant or not even get picked at all and just went to somebody's team as a free agent. Because that was a waste of time and a waste of money. So Giants, that's what I'm saying at first. You mucked around and you took Daniel Jones. That's your first muck up. Then you're going to turn around and pay that sap sucker some money? I would have paid him some money. $10. I would have gave that sap sucker $10. That'd have been to help him get a bus ticket to get the hell out of New York City. So your first muck up was you drafted him in the first round. I think inside the first 5 picks or whatever. Second, you gave the sap sucker a contract. Third, you let rich homie Saquon go. So, I'm going to say it like this right here. Everyone in that organization been dumb a long time. You're dumb as a bag of hammers. This is how dumb you is. Hey, dummy. Huh? Yeah, that's you. Answer yourself. Rich homie Saquon. I'm proud of that young man. Because he showed everyone that he's a professional. He could have acted a fool. The way a lot of people think black man's supposed to act. Because we're supposed to be aggressive people. But he was cool, calm, and collected. You know what he said? I'm going to let my legs, my jukes, show you the decision that you made was wrong. And before the season even ended, you let Daniel Jones go. Brian Daboll, whoever the vice GM, whoever's the GM, that Mora dude, every one of y'all need to reevaluate yourself. I'm telling you right now. Hire me. The first year, you ain't got to pay me shit. But when I make you a contender, then you got to start paying me. I'm a prime example of I'm not in those positions, and I know a lot of more people that are better, a whole lot better than me, know the game better than I am, that can sit in a general manager's position and make better calls and decisions than you make. Let me tell you something. Eagles fans, get off Nick Sirianni. Get off Nick Sirianni. We so quick to turn on people. We so quick to turn on people. Being a head coach is a hard job, especially in Philly. But the man doing a great job. He's doing a great job. He's holding it together. He allows his players to be free. Sometimes it comes back to bite him in his butt. But as you can see, he still has that team. Let's ride with him. Instead of being divided and talking about him and booing him, let's push him to be better. Let's push the team to be better. Because we all make mistakes. We can't be them bandwagon jumpers 1 minute. Yeah. Next minute, ooh, come on, man. But we still got to get better. JD5 come down the street next week. And I'm going to tell you something, defense. If we put the same product on our defense side of the field, next week, When JD5 come down the street, he gonna run us out the goddamn out the link. You gotta keep contained. You gotta stay in your lanes. The defensive backs, you can't let nobody get behind you. We gotta add pressure. Everybody keeps saying he's a rookie. He ain't a rookie. He played in the junior NFL for 2 years before he came to the NFL, because the junior NFL is the SEC. As you can see, you can't rattle him. You just got to hit him. But you got to hit him from the throat down. You can't land on him. And you just got to make him think faster than what he want to think. Even though for some people, it'll bother them, but it won't bother him. But you just got to put him on his horse faster and faster and faster. As he goes, the team goes. He the heart and soul of DC. Not just the team of DC. He's the savior. So defense, quit fucking rhyme. Yeah, I said it. Quit fucking rhyme. And do your job. I don't need you to do nobody else's job. Zach Bond, I don't need you to do nobody else's job. Do yours. Jalen Carter, I don't need you to do nobody else's job. Do yours. Noah Smith, I don't need you to do nobody else's job. Do yours. Do your job to the best of your ability. And coach up the rest. Offense. We are looking one-dimensional. We're very, 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 very looking one-dimensional. Rich homie Saquon, he gonna do his thing. We all talking trash about Jalen, but when Jalen do put the ball in the bread basket, all this bubbling and carrying on. We got to catch it. Hey, Dallas. Not Cowboys. I ain't that crazy. I'm talking about Goddard. You made some big plays today, pimp. I needed you. Big dog. You had 4 targets. 4 receptions. 56 yards. Rich homie say 4 catches, 4 targets, 27 yards. AJ had 7 targets, completed 2. He had that one big one that we really needed that gave us that first down. Devontae had 4 targets, 4 catches, 21 yards. Like I say, we just got to stay on path. We got to keep the Cowlight on the road. Special teams, we got to do it. We got to make it happen. Like Rich homie Saquon, Zach Bond, Noah Smith, Jalen Carter. Hey, I'm gonna tell you who my unsung hero is today, man. Don't nobody talk about them too much because, hey, you don't know too much about them till they mess up. But the holder, the field goal holder, cat named Man, it was cold out there. That ball come back quick. And if you ever touch the leather football in the cold, it's slick as a baby booty. And he caught that sapsucker. Just, caught it, bam. Put it down, spin it, boom. So my boy Jake Elliott can make some of them kicks. Now, Jake, I'm going to tell you right now, you did good, but that gummit, missing the extra point, missing the field goal and carrying on. Get it right, man. Because you put us in a predicament tonight that could have been ugly. So, hey, get yourself together, pimp. And Burks, you showed up again tonight. I remember last week you made that big play in the first half of the game, and you set the tempo. This week you caused a fumble and you made some big plays late in the game. So man, hey, remember, if you're a second teamer, a third teamer, you're in the NFL, so you're worthy of it. Stay positive, keep pushing, realize you're there for a reason. And we're gonna be all right. But like I say, JD5 come down the street next week. We gotta get on his ass. We need to be like some pits and some German shepherds who ain't ate in a while, and he a piece of pork chop and steak. We need to be on him. We need to be on him. Right now, I'm not really for sure if I'm gonna make that ride to Philly, cause that'll be about 750 to 800 miles for me. But if I make that ride, I'm gonna bring you with me. If I can find some tickets, even if I can't find tickets, hell, I'll be outside the stadium. I just want to be in that environment. I want to be, if I can't get in the nest, I want to be near the nest. Somebody might drop me a worm. Hey, PT about to sign off, right? But man, look here, man. If you're rocking with me, if you rock with my content, I told you I do everything. I RV, I overland camp, I fix on cars. I'm in love with football. I'd marry football if I could. Tune in, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be that cat to be like, hey man, subscribe and this and that. Just tune in. Just look at my stuff and comment, man, and let me know what I can do better. Like I say, man, I'm the realest. I'm the realest you'll ever come in contact with. Converse back and forth. Drop me something, I hit you back, man. Because there's a lot of things that I need to learn when it comes to football, when it comes to everything, when it comes to life in general. So, like I say, man, just continue to rock with me, continue to roll with me, continue to cruise with me. And my Eagles gonna be okay. Later on the night, we're gonna watch Lamar Jackson see he get this victory. Everybody talking about Lamar and talking about what's his name? The boy from Buffalo, Josh Allen. The secret weapon is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, a monster. Derrick Henry, he been a man since high school, and I mean that, a man. So if they quit playing and turn around and to hand that ball to Derrick Henry and quit trying to goddamn make Lamar a bigger star, they ain't gonna have no problem. Don't nobody want to hit, man. Don't nobody want to hit Derrick Henry big ass. So like I say, man, hey, stay tuned, man. I drop content almost every day. If it ain't nothing but a little short video. I mean, showing off my fit, cause you know I got that Philly fit, I got that Philly drip, But yeah, man. Hey, man, I love y'all to death, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Whatever you do, please stay safe. Keep my homeboy upstairs, numero uno. Because if you put him first and you walk the path that he put in front of you, I promise you, you won't fail. He may not come when you want to, but the big homie up there, he always on time. I'm a living witness. Holla at me. Cruiser PT. PT Cruiser. Signing off. Fly. Eagles. Fly. Ha! And it's on.